I know. I don't know what it is. Okay, so
I think we're about ready to
yeah,
start.
we're about ready to start here. So this is NSL Week 3 play, I believe, Season 1, between Damage Networks and Natural Erection. Damage Network starts up in control, as always, with Marines, and Aliens got screwed and got Pipeline. And I'm here to
Oh,
show everybody Panzone.
and this is the first match that has just started.
Yep. So you see a 3 Marine push down hard towards Nanogrid, Aliens pushing in the general direction of C12 and Topographical.
Not even worrying about skylights or topo, and I've realized after the past couple times playing this map, it's so hard to keep them, and it's pretty upsetting. Wow, not even
And
going to nano,
Marines are
just
going
rushing
hard
cargo.
at Junction, yep. So they're doing what we tried to do the other night.
If they find out they're in pipeline, it could be a big advantage for them early.
Yep.
There's a skull tracking them behind. Let's see if anything comes of that.
There's also combat up in logistics, but I have been trying to track these Marines as this is.
Yeah, I want to see what
most
happens with these
important
Marines.
part of what's going on.
Oh, they're gonna know now with the drifters there. Oh, well, that drifter's gonna go down.
Or screw it, no, just go right for the initial.
Wow, that's a big res loss if they lose that.
It's also a lot of time spent by these Marines to try to get to it.
Yeah, and they're not even gonna get it. They better pump some shells into it. There they go. They got it. All right.
Yeah, they did get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they didn't get it, that would be a major setback to them. Oh, look at his life.
It's a good tactic for the Marines. It's just it took them so very long to do it. That
Yeah, I mean they rushed through skylights, right? So it's the complete corner to corner of the map.
And right now the Aliens are generating 0 resources, and if they lose this C12 res node, they're going to not be generating anything, as it looks like there is a shell already built. So we should see Carapace or Regen very shortly.
Yeah, they do have 64 res though, so it's not like they're res locked. But oh, good scan.
Yep, very good scan. I'm just trying to not die over here. Metaphor
Trying to not die.
Well, you can hear me coughing, the stream can't.
Quit coughing in my ear.
Jois is gonna get caught here. He's actually above. There's a little platform that he's sitting on.
I was gonna say, what is he on that they didn't kill him yet?
But Barbados gets caught by Blue, who actually came out of this vent and just chased the gorge down and finished him.
I really like how aggressive the Marines are right now, knowing that Pipeline's the worst spawn, and they have to make a play in this map because it's really tough to win.
And if they get this Harvester down, the Aliens aren't going to have any res again, and they still haven't dropped the Pipeline Harvester.
Oh, med packs. Nah, that reload. Just shoot the Harvester, man. Get it down. And that's going to be it over there.
Yep. So, so far, Aliens not looking so hot, as they still don't have a Pipeline Harvester even growing, never mind generating resources.
Yeah. And I mean, the Marines are taking advantage of the fact that they have them pinned on the east side of the map.
I mean, these Marines are getting a lot of these kills, and they're just overcoming a lot of these a lot of the imbalances by also taking advantage of the fact that the Aliens got screwed and stuck in Pipeline.
We got to fight for an extractor down here in sub. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Not last too long. But rush right back to that Harvester over there in C12. Get it down.
And oh, there is a Harvester up. I thought they were going to be pipeline blocked.
Pipe lock.
I thought they were going to be res locked, but it looks like they're going to be pushing right down back into the base.
The bottom of my screen's actually cut off with my on my TV. Do they even have face tech going yet?
No.
Because if they did, I mean, the neck is the perfect spot to get that phase gate up if they could get it in there. But
no, they don't have it. But the Aliens are desperately trying to keep their only res tower alive. Because if they lose it, they'll be res locked and they won't be able to generate resources for the rest of the game.
the neck is such a. This is why Pipeline is such a terrible starting spot. I mean, look at that hallway. Look at all the room where they could cover each other. They could shoot the Harvester. It's so tough.
And that's it. They're res locked, so that's going to be game unless the aliens pull off some miracle push.
Well, they have 86 res, don't they?
No, they've lost.
Oh, that's total. That's total built. Oh, our total. Yeah, they're res locked. That's it.
And the Marines have to know it too. Unless, I mean, they might know that they there's a scan, so they know they don't have cargo either.
I'm surprised the GG hasn't been called.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough spot for aliens when they can't recycle like Marines can. I mean, if you're res locked as a Marine, you're gonna lose anyway. But
yeah,
at least you can maybe make a play out of something.
I mean, this is a good job out of these Marines. They took superior firepower and just
yeah, and they won all their early battles too,
yeah,
which is
they won.
It was very important.
Very early. They were also helped by the fact that the aliens were stuck in pipeline. But good job out of them to just keep pushing, keep getting kills, and pushing
Yeah,
to the base.
they were winning the battles and applied a ton of pressure.
And it's something a lot of pub teams don't focus on either, is killing res towers. Just going after res towers this early against an alien team is
I'm
devastating.
I'm still confused as to why they just haven't called GG yet. I mean,
they're going to try to pull a base rush off, but they can't even spawn correctly.
I mean, we have a couple Marine ran through cargo. I guess just to check it out, see if they had anything built, even though it was scanned. So
Here comes the Skull Crush up into their base.
yeah, here comes the Skull Crush, but they just got to phase up. I mean, they're going to be able to phase back the base unless the one base isn't up.
And they split. They split their attack, and it's going to shit on them. They'll probably call the GG after this.
Yeah, I mean, with Beacon up and all this extra res that they have, they have 7 extractors. I mean, they can pretty much Beacon whenever they need to at this point.
Yep. So the Marines have to guess that the aliens are res locked here.
There's like a party over in that vent over there near Skylights,
Yeah.
getting ready for another base rush.
They might be trying to come from 2 sides as you see the other skulks pushing up through Topo.
But again, I mean, I'm not quite sure. I mean, this is what they have to do, obviously, right? Because they don't have any res, but they're not. They're just not going to be able to pull it off.
They might have actually made a mistake, a mistake by biting that top
Yeah.
RT. And here.
There's the beacon. I mean, at this point, they're just prolonging a game that, and they're not even timing it properly. Like, they're coming in at different times on both sides. If you're going to be doing something like this, you gotta be all in about it.
They're stuck. You know, the observatory is right next to the power, so they're gonna rush either one or the other, and they just can't. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the game's over by now.
I guess it's, it is commendable that they want to try, right? But again, it's like, why get more frustrated when you could just go into the next game?
Yeah.
There it is.
So, Damage Networks very impressively goes up 1 game, and sorry, I gotta do this. I can't window out anymore for some reason, so you see the little stupid screen. So Damage Networks is up 1-0. They will play 4 games no matter what, and
Yeah, Carapace might not be a bad choice. They seem to be pretty on point with their shooting right now, and maybe they'll try that play next time they play aliens against them in the next round. But
yeah.
I mean, other than that, I'm not quite sure what they could have done there, League. I was answering a question in the stream chat, by the way. So.
Yeah, I can see it. Alright, so Damage Network goes up 1-0.